breath to my last breath. I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me until my last breath, 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 my. I'll leave it all till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all.
Put it 100%. Yeah, wake up and get to this paper. No, I'ma put it in label. Steady just making me greater. Yeah, never needed motivation. Just a little concentration. I ain't just here for the moment. Grind for the night to the morning. Pounding the pavement and hitting the clock.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and you may not want to get up during a Brandon Royval fight. He believes he is the most exciting fighter in this flyweight division, and candidly, when you look at recent results, it's hard to argue otherwise. He is now healthy, the arm injury has fully healed, and Royval is ready to exact his revenge on this flyweight division. Oh, perfect head kick there. Right hand, then a left. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this into the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Just out of range with that left hook. Nice job by him defensively there. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to seeing.
Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great.
They're so even.
Right through the air, he lands the knee. Royval's eye starting to swell now. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Looking to land the right just out of range. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start thinking more.
And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Misses. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Big right hand there.
Oh, nice elbow.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Lands a big elbow there. Royval's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Final seconds here. Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. Round two next. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He's taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Royval's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Oh, he's gonna get with it.
Oh, breaks the hips and gets out.
What a beautiful job getting his hands to the hip, lifting them all the way up, freeing his head, and defending the guillotine. Great job.
Side control now.
Darce choke attempt here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition. He's got to start throwing now.
Back to his feet. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to do.
All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor, this could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, follow-up shot, that will finish the fight.
Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Royval's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
3rd round underway. Oh, you got to love the leg kicks, and there it is.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, maybe he'll look.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. And a knee.
Keep going with that.
Big shot to to the body.
So the blood really starting to flow every... Oh! Another knockdown!
He's rocked. Go forward. Go.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Roybal gets back up. Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Oh, big shots raining down.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Trying to set up a submission now. That Darce is tight.
Look at that. He's in trouble,